So I've come over today because this triangle area at the front of the plot has had its day now. Spring flowers have gone. There are a few alliums that are still popping up and they're sprouting, but overall 80% of this now is gone. All the bulbs now can be dug up, stored, ready for next year. And yeah, I want to spruce this up now for summer. We've got a few things in that might stay, but I also want to spruce this up by adding a nice new border, some more mulch on it because I haven't had a good feed, and then all the other plants I've got in little pots and stuff I want to put in this bed today, plus I bought some more, so let's get that done. Now, I've weeded all through here now and took up a lot of the old tulip bulbs that I'll replant again now later on in the year. I also got some new begonias and also some bush lobelia. Also the sunflowers can go in because they're quite short. And then I've got a pile of other things like snapdragons, and they'll all go through this bed. I need to mulch it now, and then I've also got something that will really set this area off. So Vevor, who I've worked with before, have kindly sent me some nice copper trimming for one of the beds, and I'll show you that now. So Vevor have sent me this edging, and the reason I love this is because it's made of steel, it's going to last a long time, and also you can bend this. You can bend this around to circles or around, you know, awkward paths, and that's why I want it, because I think on that triangle area there, it's quite a, you know, I want to be able to bend it around that part there. I'll show you in a bit anyway. And also you clip them together. So there's 5 in a pack and I've got 2 packs. So I'm going to edge it there now, and thanks Vevor for sending me this, and I'm hoping that this will be a good depth now to add the compost and the manure in, and then it should keep all that soil into the bed. So I'm going to add on some well-rotted manure, and then also on top of that some compost, and then all the bedding plants should set in, and in the next month it should be a nice flusher colour. So all you do is slide it into place, and then this little part by here you just bend over like so, and then the good thing about this then is that you just push it into the bed that you want it in. So I think I'll go to there. So the reason I wanted this was because you can bend it into shape, and this is quite a weird shape here, so I didn't want to be botching up with little pieces of wood and stuff, so there's a nice flow now around the path. So that's what I wanted to do. Right, so let's get the rest of it done. So thank you so much Vevor for sending me that edging. I think it's absolutely set it off a treat. I'll pop a link in the description for it, and also a discount code if you're, if you're tempted to spruce up your garden with some nice steel metal edging. Right, so let's show you the end result. I absolutely love this. I love the metal trim, how sleek it is next to the soil, and I'll put some more bark down now in the next couple of days just to top this back up. But this is full of everything you can think of. There is dahlias in there, sunflowers, forget-me-nots, alliums, echinaceas, and everything else I added as well that I didn't even plan on putting in, but I just thought, you know what, there'll be a mixture of pinks, blues, whites, reds, oranges, and I even put some marigolds down the front as well. So there's just a mixture of everything, and I think this will be fantastic in the summer. I also added some tall sunflowers at the back, and all these alliums are late alliums. So I had early alliums, and now I've got a few that's coming through, shorter ones, and a white one there that's mid. But these ones at the back that you can see, these are all new ones that are going to give a nice pop of colour as well in the next week or so. So when planting your borders, don't just think about flat plants, things that go about 2 or 3 inches. Push things up through the soil and make it a big display as well. And the bees and the butterflies and everything in between will love that. It'll come in for those. They're the landing pads that they want. So thank you so much Vevor for sending me that trim. That's really set off that border, and I was always tossing back and forth, well, how to border that, because it was a really funny shape. but I'm happy it's done. I'll pop a discount code, as I mentioned, in the description, and you can go and have a look at some of their products, but I am over the moon with this. Now, I know some of you will probably be wondering, why waste our valuable space that could be used on a crop? But there is method in that madness. By encouraging pollinators back into your garden or your plot, that will then pollinate things like squashes, runner beans, you know, and brings wildlife back into your plot, because you don't want it to be sterile, you want it to have nature involved. And the best way to do that is by bringing in scented plants and things like that. So that's what I've done over here today. I'm Danny, and this is the Grapevine Garden.